Hi guys, it's so nice to have you here in Brazil. So one thing that you have to know about me is that I'm a crier. I cry a lot.
And I love that.
I know that your show is kind of like a comedy, but I cry a lot. Like I cried every season.
Oh.
So I want to know one time that you cried because of something from the show. Like maybe when you figured out it was really ending, when you're recording your last scene.
When Davy's grandmother says life is too short not to talk, that just really hit me because I think I was in like an argument with a family member at that time. And yeah, I mean, the show in general, like my dad passed when I was 17, so I can really relate to the character of Davy anyway. And it really just rushed me back with emotion. Like, yeah, no matter what you're going through, life is just too short to like hold a grudge. And it made me cry. Yeah.
Well, when we wrapped, of course, you saw that. You saw me.
I was there.
Yeah.
She was pretty emotional.
Well, because it's
As
like the
you should
end,
be.
you know, it's the
Yeah.
end, and you know, saying like a little impromptu speech to the crew, and when I was starting to talk, is when I started to just cry.
Yeah.
Also, when I read in the script that Davy rips out the "I'm gonna have sex with Paxton Hall Yoshida"
Yeah.
and writes "I have a crush on Des," I cried mainly because I was just like, it's the like, why is this ending? Like, it changed.
the
I was
ending
just
era.
freaked out by change. I was like, I don't know if I like this.
I think I was pretty emotional when Davy's like trying to leave for college and she's like really stressed out and she's like, I don't know how to do this. Like I can't do anything without you. And she's talking to her mom. I'm really, really close to my parents and I was also very nervous to go to university and it was far and I didn't really know anybody. And I remember being Davy in that moment and being so scared and nervous to leave my parents and I didn't know what to do. And
That was a hard one for me because her mom goes, "You don't have to do this alone right now," and
Yeah.
it's so like,
Yeah.
it was too much.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
so
that
good.
was
So
good.
good. Yeah.
Honestly,
That's
in that
crazy.
scene, I get more sad at the moment when Davy yells at Mohan. We have
Yeah.
never seen her yell at him,
Yeah.
and that's the first time because she's always leaned on him for support. And then finally, she just says what we're all like, or have thought at least at one point in the series. He's not there. He can't help her. And she says, like, you're not even real.
yeah.
That
Heavy.
hit.
And it's her maturing and growing up. So
Yeah,
it's hard.
Letting the grief leave you, right? Yeah.
Our lives are changing, but change is good. I got this.
Okay, so just so we don't all cry here.
Yeah.
We're like, wow, that was a lot of sadness.
Yeah.
Wow, weird.
What's one moment of the show that you cringed so hard about something that Davy did?
Only one?
You can
Okay,
say two.
I know mine.
Go.
The clean sweep of getting into every Ivy League and then having gotten into none of them. And she's just like, yeah. And then they announce it over the speaker. And it's, man, I was like, oh, somebody help this girl.
When we discover that she's dating both of us,
Yeah, that's
and
That's
her-
your biggest cringe? I cannot do this cringe.
it's one of them where I'm just like, oh, I would not want to be you right now.
yeah.
There's so many. So many. I cringed when Davy comes back from running through the woods and taking her shortcuts. She is absolutely livid because she sees Anissa and Ben go into the good old tent and she starts losing her mind and starts talking a little bit too off the cuff.
Oh yeah.
And she says a little too much about Anissa, which turns out to be actually true. And Zoe and Shira hear it,
yeah.
and like she exposes, you know, that Anissa actually does have an eating disorder. Obviously, she didn't know. It was a genuine mistake, but it's like, yo, just please shut up. Shut up, Davy. Just stop talking. That was so bad. Oh,
it's
For
pretty
me, like in the last season, it was when Margot finds her notebook.
oh, that's another. See, yeah.
Why would you keep it? Like, why would she keep the
Why
note?
would you like
bring it to
bring it to
school?
school?
Why would
Like
you
keep
should've
that
kept
at
that at home?
home.
Should have kept that at home.
Oh God.
Okay, guys, that's it for today.
Thank you.
I know I gave you like too many emotions.
No, I love it.
was
I
a
love
roller
it.
coaster.
Yeah, he
Thank
was.
you so much.
Thank you
so
Thank
much.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You know.
True.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, I love you guys.